Right, we're here with Lawrence from Alliance Fluid Handling, who has got some absolutely awesome stuff to show us today. Lawrence, why don't you show us some of this incredible equipment and walk us through your stand.
Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this is, we've got all sorts of process equipment that we use within the food, chemical and pharmaceutical. This is a mix-proof manifold, which allows you to be able to move the product from tanks to fillers, and after you've done the process of transferring, you can then CIP clean everything. So it's a full matrix for moving products and cleaning products.
Awesome.
So obviously when you need to move products, you need a pump to do it. So this here is a twin screw pump, and as you can see from here, we've actually got a little demo going on, which is moving hair gel through the process.
That's not something I've got much of a use for.
No, I don't either. I used to, but not anymore. So the beauty with this particular pump being a twin screw, it allows you to move particles because of the distance between the two screws. It allows you to move particles along the transfer line without crushing them. So if you've got things like a vegetable soup with potato and carrot and meat in it, it runs through the pump out the other side without it getting all mashed up.
Or in pharma, like oral suspensions and things like that?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome
anything
stuff
like that that's got anything in suspension. We've also got back here other types of pumps. So we've got a rotary load pump back here. Again, different products and different transfers that you want to do would require different pumps. Okay, we've got another sine pump here. Again, it's quite a gentle pump to be able to move products with particles within it. Then we've got these sorts of pumps, and these are liquid transfer pumps. So this is centrifugal pumps, which is all for liquid stuff. A lot of liquid transfers, CIP recovery pumps. And
you'd see these sort of things on like water for injection systems and things like that?
Absolutely,
Awesome.
we would. We've got here, like this is a hot water generating unit. So with this particular unit, you put steam on one side, you put cold water on the other, and then through the mix in the middle, it will actually give you a temperatured hot water coming out the bottom. Primarily these units are used where you've got like a cleaning, hot water cleaning washdown areas that you would actually need to use.
Got it.
Then we've got the full range of valves, so very much similar to like we saw in the Matrix. There are other types of valves that you would use within a process. You've got your butterfly valves, you've got a new design of it's a double seat CIP valve which is used within a loop system. So it allows you then to be able to run a CIP loop around across a lot of tanks, and then when you want to wash that tank, you open this valve up, which allows the CIP cleaning to go down through the tank to clean the tank.
I see.
It's a newly developed valve because a lot of valves within this circumstance, you need 3 or 4 valves to be able to achieve the same thing. We've been able to do it in one.
And all pneumatic control?
All pneumatic control, all control heads you can have with ASI-bus, you can have them as direct wire, IO-Link as well. So this is where your control head comes from, operating in all types of different software that would be available.
And I guess, as you can see on this one, the colour indicates whether a valve's open or shut, is that right?
That is correct. So this, in this particular matrix, this valve is basically indicating it's been open, which means this route here that's coming in from this side is coming up through this valve and now is going this way. So this would be equivalent to like 4 tanks of different products. And here at the end I've got like 4 different filling lines.
I see.
So when this valve's open, it basically allows this tank to go to this filling line, this one here. This valve and these here are locked off, so they won't open whilst this is in transfer.
I see.
But it also allows you from a different tank, so this tank here can actually go to this filling line. At the same time. And this tank over here can go to this filling line at the same time. So you can do 3 different transfers or 3 different products to 3 different fillers at the same time. Once you finish the transfer, you can then CIP clean that line, ready for the next product that you want to run to that filler.
I see.
Whilst you're still running other products. So that's the reason with the benefit of these, because these are what's called mix-proof valves that's got double seal protection in the middle.
I see. I mean, all I'm thinking is the cleaning validation for these sort of things must be a real challenge.
It is. It is. And if the system is designed correctly with the correct type of valves, then the validation comes with it. With regards to pharmaceutical valves, they all come with a 0.4 RA finish. They all come certificated, because all pharma valves basically need full certification for metal certs, material certs, everything like that comes with the valves as a standard.
Awesome. And obviously you're 316L.
Absolutely. Everything's 316L.
Great stuff. And
we've also got over here,
yeah,
in this far, we have got what we class as an air diaphragm pump.
Okay.
And as you can see, we've got a little bit of a demo going on here. So this is basically primarily used for bulk products. So when you're transferring bulk products, you would use something like this to get it from a raw material into a storage tank, or just basically clearing stuff out from there. So these again, stainless steel, little diaphragms in between here.
Yep.
And we like to have these nice little running demos.
Excellent.
And then the other thing that we actually supply is mobile storage tanks. So we've got mobile vessels, which we've got over here in this corner. So this is basically a mobile storage vessel up to 2,000 litres, and it's on either forklift, pickups, or can be on wheels, and it's all to do with moving small amounts of product from maybe where they manufacture it over to where they pack it.
Yep.
So particularly used in pharma, because the size of the bulk of products they use on certain products is quite small and very valuable.
Yep.
So you'd use something like this to be able to transfer it around.
Yep. And is this a jacketed vessel?
This particular one isn't, but you can get them jacketed, so you can actually have a jacket on them, either heating or cooling, depending which type of jacket you want.
Yep.
You can also have them with agitators on them, so if you need to keep them constantly mixing. These are designed based off whatever the requirement is for the actual tank and what the application is doing. We would put the equipment on it as required. Okay, and with all the other kit that we've got here, everything also is available as an ATEX, which is a certification for ATEX zoning. So if you're dealing with flammable products or anything like that,
powders, stuff like that.
Correct. Yeah. Everything is available in an ATEX.
Great stuff.
Okay.
So Making Pharmaceuticals 2026. How's the event been for you?
It's been very good. We've had quite a few clients come to see us. We've got a few visits to go and do with regards to talking to people about projects, because the other thing that we can offer is looking at somebody's project and being able to size the pumps for that particular project, or spec the type of valves that's needed for that project, or any other equipment we can do. So we've got quite a few customers we've got to see afterwards. So yeah, it's been very successful.
Sounds brilliant, and thank you so much for showing us some of this amazing equipment.
No problem.
Lawrence, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.